Hello, FCS parents. I hope you guys had a great week. It has been an exciting week here at Fairfield Christian School. Lots of stuff going on, and it's going to be that way for a while. Lots of stuff going on. But this week was Read Across America, so we had Dr. Seuss Day on Monday. Kids and teachers all dressing up. Then throughout the week, there's been various reading activities, especially in elementary school. And then tomorrow, I know several classes are doing book tasting, which I'd never heard of this until just a couple years ago. But in fact, some of the classrooms will be set up like bistros. And the kids will have a chance to do some book tasting. And that is really the kids reading excerpts from various books so they get an idea of what that book is about. And many times, you've heard the expression, you can't judge a book by its cover. Sometimes we look at a book and think, I won't be interested. But then if you get the kids actually reading a little bit of it, they get interested and they're more interested in reading that book. And that's the goal, is to drive interest in reading. Reading is so important. Parents, get your kids to put down the iPad, the phone, the computer, the TV, shut all that stuff off. Give them a book and have them read. Reading is so essential. It is the number one way we learn throughout our life, and it develops so many cognitive skills. We have to process a lot of information when we read. We have to use our imagination. We have to bring concepts and ideas and characters and themes together. So reading just does a lot to help the development of young children. Get your kids reading more. Even if they already read, get them reading more. Read is incredibly important, especially at a young age. At an older age as well, parents, you should be reading books. I think the statistic is after college graduation, most American adults, a majority of American adults, read one nonfiction book the rest of their life. That is incredibly sad. So, get your kids reading so they can be lifelong readers. Today was also Picture Day, so very exciting. Kids coming through the office all day long, looking all dressed up. That was great. And then we also, this week, was able to get all of our pieces together to make our new projection unit. So it's actually a gigantic screen. We've got it set up in the chapel right now with a new projection unit. It's a rear projection unit. Looks fantastic. Here's some early pictures. These are the first projections we did on it. And then we've actually tweaked it a little bit since then. But we're going to use it in chapel on Friday. This is really going to be used primarily for the Lion King production. So all the backdrops will be digitally projected behind the actors. It'll look fantastic. If you want to get a sneak peek of what that might look like, come to chapel tomorrow and check it out. Some of the kids I had in there already checking it out, they thought it was fantastic. And anything that'll get them excited about coming to chapel and that kind of thing, I'm all for it. So looking forward to that. It's another exciting thing taking place. And then, of course, the end of the third quarter takes place tomorrow. Very exciting as well, because then we just have a quarter of the year left, and it's going to be like a bullet train to the end of the school year. I will tell you, from now until the end of the year, there is something happening almost every week here on campus. Maybe not school-wide, but definitely somewhere on campus, something's going on, either in preschool or elementary or middle school or high school. Something's going on. So make sure you stay up to date. Make sure you follow the newsletters that go out either from your child's teachers or from the school. Those come out on Sundays. Check the website, check the school app. It's important that we stay connected during this time because everything's coming fast and furious. So what I want to do is kind of give you a big overview of some of the bigger things that are taking place from now to the end of the school year. And then, of course, there will be smaller things intermixed in there as well. First of all, next week, Thursday of next week, March 14th, middle school and high school will be going on a field trip to San Francisco. If your child is not going on the field trip and they are in middle school or high school, they do not come to school that day because the staff are going to be in San Francisco. All right? So field trip for middle school, high school, Thursday, March 14th, Pi Day. And then on the 15th, March 15th, Friday, no school March 15th for any of the students. That's a teacher in-service day. All of our staff will be here. We'll be doing lots of training. In fact, for those of you that have been here a while, you remember Jacob Voice. He's actually going to be here on Friday to do some training with us. He was our former Dean of Academics. He left to become the principal at Monterey Bay Christian School. So it'll be fantastic to have him back and do some training with some of us here on campus. Then, as of right now, as of today, we are 3 weeks away from Easter break. 3 weeks away, that's it. So on March 29th, that's Good Friday, no school on Good Friday. And then all that following week, April 1st through the 5th, no school that week. That is our Easter break. So we'll have 10 days off, lots of time to relax and recuperate. And then we'll be back to school on April 8th. That's a pretty normal week, April 8th. The following week, however, April 17th is our Iowa testing. Iowa is our standardized test that we give for students in 3rd grade, through 10th grade. What that allows us to do is to compare a student to themselves year after year. Gives us lots of data, not only for the school, but how to help that individual academically as well. So Iowa testing on the 17th. Make sure if your kids are in 3rd grade through 10th grade, first of all, they're here on time, that they've gotten lots of sleep the night before, and they've eaten a great breakfast, because food helps you think. So, again, April 17th, Iowa testing. And then April 19th is going to be our Lion King production. Again, that is super exciting. We've been doing a lot of work. The kids have been doing a lot of work. So we're looking forward to that. And tickets for that should be going on sale here pretty soon. May 3rd is our FCS Family Fun Night. That'll again be right here on campus. More information about that to follow. And then the week of May 13th through the 17th is finals week for high school students. So the schedule gets a little changed for middle school and high school as we have finals going on all that week. And then the last day of school is May 21st. That's actually a half day. So we're out at noon on that day, and there is no extended care at the end of that day. That is also the day of our award ceremony, and parents are invited to the award ceremony. That usually starts about 10:30 on that May 21st. So looking forward to that as well. And then high school graduation, I believe, is May 23rd. May 23rd for high school graduation. So those are all the really big things. Again, I know there's a few field trips that elementary is planning that are tied in there as well, and a few smaller things for preschool and other things like that. But those are the big events for the rest of the school year, and the end will be here before we know it. So again, stay up to date with all of the ways we communicate. And again, if you have questions, please contact us in the office so we can get any of those questions straightened out. And enrollment is still taking place as well. So if you have not re-enrolled for next school year, make sure you do that so we can get things rolling. And as we're already preparing for what's going to happen in the 24-25 school year. All right. Hope you guys had a great week. Again, join us in chapel tomorrow if you're able. It starts around 8:25, 8:30, depending on how long it takes the kids to get there. Goes for about an hour or so. But we'd love to have you on campus. Just make sure to check into the office first and join us in the chapel for that. We do have Fruit of the Spirit awards tomorrow, so some kids are going to be winning some awards tomorrow for Fruit of the Spirit. So we'll be looking for that as well. All right. Have a great week. Have a great weekend. See you guys real soon. God bless.